Hi, I'm Kato Mio, and this is my first video on how to go from this to this. Also, I apologize if I sound a little weird. It's because I'm a little sick, so my voice is just a little weird right now. So first, I put a lighter color to the edges of the eyes to give it a lighter contrast to make it look nicer and more pastel. Then I added blush to the skin to make it look nice and flesh colored. Then I added lighter contrast to the hair that's close to the face and to the edges of the hair to make it look nicer and more brighter for my style. Also, I made this video because my friend Casey, which I'm gonna render this after making this video. So if you guys want to see how I render, then yeah, you can wait for my next video because I don't want to edit all of this. And I added the effect add under the highlights of the hair just to make it look nicer and have like a little more contrast, so we can have the upper hair stand out a little more. Also, I added highlights on top of the hair because you can never go wrong with a little highlight on your hair because it can look nice and shiny instead of all greasy, you know? And then I added a little light purple on the highlights of the hair too, just to look a little nice to match with the eyes, you know, because it's purple, you know? Since my friend Cassie wanted me to do a voiceover, I have to do it. And I'm sorry if you guys have to listen to me through this rendering process, so yeah. Also, I recommend that you look at references to get an idea of what you want first before you start drawing, because you really need an idea first before you go into this, so it can look nicer at the end. So I merged all the line art and I copy and pasted it, and I gave a little Gaussian effect so it can have like a nice little outline of it. And I made the opacity of it a little low because hard outline doesn't look right, and plus I'm gonna go over it with rendering anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And yeah, it doesn't look so nice here, like nice and light while it's not too dark. And then I picked a light gray color to put a linear burn on the on the art. I'm sorry, I can't speak at all. I don't know how to voice over these things. And yeah, I just put where the lighting should be and erase all the spots that where the light is, and I keep all the gray area as a shadow. So yeah, here's the process. And then here I alpha lock the linear burn part, and then I go over with a light pink on the skin to make it look nice and bright, so the sun is like, you know, the sun is sunning, you know, like, yeah. And I go over it with the edges of the gray area so it can look nice and bright, I guess. I don't know how to wear these things. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Not gonna lie, recording yourself while making a video of this is just so awkward. Like, if I'm being honest, it is too much for me, and it's just so awkward. It's so awkward. afterwards, I use light purple grade. Ignore the purple because I kind of changed it after, and I put it on like the edges of the art so it can look a little nice, you know, like so it's not all dark and it has a little light to it, even though there's already enough light going on. But you know, I like it light, but I also like it dark. Don't get me wrong, okay? Like, yeah. I put add effect on the places where the sun is pointing towards, and it makes it a little nice, you know, like it has a little sun where it's like beaming off to the areas. Afterwards, I put an overlay effect with the color red, or more like pinkish red, on the areas to make it a little nice. But at the same time, you don't have to do the overlay one because it's already pink and light enough. So I just did this for my own sake. So yeah. Hopefully this is enough to hypnotize you guys to follow me, so you guys can be under my control and you can clean my yard, pick up my trash, and do laundry for me. For the finishing touch, I use a light gray again on the edges to like just give it more like not dark effect. And then yeah, this is basically the end, and this is the process of me shading. Also, I have other platforms, and if you want to check me out, you can go ahead and do that. Thank you. Also, I'm going to make a part 2 video on how to render this if you want to learn how to render. I have some other artworks where you can see how I render and stuff, and I just want you guys to see how it is. So here it is. Hopefully this is enough to trick you guys into staying to part 2 with me. So please just wait for part 2. Like, it's so hard to edit my own voice, and it's honestly so awkward to just listen to my voice over and over again. Okay, bye!